The Pittsburgh Steelers are no strangers to polarizing receivers. George Pickens succeeded Deontay Johnson, who ushered in an era of football in a post-Antonio Brown world. Now, Seattle Seahawks star receiver DK Metcalf will join them. The Steelers traded a second-round pick to Seattle for Metcalf and added 4 years and $132 million to the $18 million he will play for in 2025. It was arguably the biggest off-season buzz prior to free agency and the solution to Pittsburgh's biggest hole in its supporting cast. Brown made headlines for criticizing Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill for his decision to leave the Kansas City Chiefs to seek greener pastures in South Florida. "It's a bad decision to leave a good quarterback for money," Brown said on This Past Weekend with Theo Vaughn. "You better ask Tyreek Hill. Cheetah should have stayed with Patrick Mahomes going to the Super Bowls. It's not nice to be in Miami. You come to Miami after your vacation career. You don't want to be there with the party scene and the BBL. It's a distraction, man. You need to play in Kansas City. It's cold, and you can focus on football, and you're going to win." Hill wanted out of the NFL's most feared franchise in the hope of getting more production and compensation with a team that needed him more. The Dolphins, with an explosive but fragile aerial offense, fit that profile. Hill generated back-to-back 1,700-yard seasons, leading the league in yards and touchdowns, 13, in 2023. His 2024 season was far less successful, falling short of 1,000 yards for the first time since 2019, when he missed 5 games. Hill responded on social media to the strange criticism from the Steelers legend, "Will Tyreek Hill lift another Vince Lombardi trophy?" Brown is right to some extent. The Chiefs are a much better team than the Dolphins, and it is much more likely that Hill will never win another Super Bowl and lift the Lombardi trophy. However, his declining production seems to be related to a wrist injury that lingered throughout the season, and not to off-field distractions. Hill, of course, is no stranger to those things either. But on Saturday, he took the high road and paid tribute to Brown's incredible feats on the field. The Steelers will host the Dolphins at some point during the 2025 regular season,